Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today our group is going to present about a food company and their manufacturing process. The company is sincerely vegetarian and we will discuss about the manufacturing process of vegetarian sliced chicken. The group members are me, Nuain Humaira, Aklil, Fahmi and Farahani. Now I'm going to tell you about Sincerely Vegetarian. Sincerely Vegetarian was founded in 1991 and is a producer and distributor of premium vegetarian food products with an international network. The creator is Mr. Tan Kiew Pue. All their food product is certified halal by Islamic Food Research Center. They also have obtained the Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point HACCP certification. The company is located at lot 32 to 32, 34 Batu 7 Jalan Ulu Kelang 68000 Ampang, Selangor. Sincerely Vegetarian decided to use glutons in their food products, and these are a few of their reasons. Firstly, gluten is packed with protein, rich in iron, phosphorus, microminerals, and low in fat. Secondly, food product with gluten can have the density and chewiness almost the same as chicken, beef, or pork. Thirdly, Vita with gluten can be prepared to create endless flavors and texture with more protein than tofu or tempeh. Lastly, gluten-free diet is only catered to those with celiac disease, intolerant or sensitive to gluten and wheat allergy. For your information, there is no scientific research that proves that gluten-free diet can help in weight loss. These are some of their food products: vegetarian curry meat, vegetarian chicken bun, vegetarian crispy meat. For more information, you can contact the company through their phone, fax, or email.
Alright. Alright. Now I want to talk about the objective of this company. Sincerely Vegetarian is dedicated to creating nutritious, delicious, and meat-free food product. From the appetizer to the entrance, this company aims to make it easy for anyone, even meat lovers, to embrace and enjoy vegetarians food. And also, this company want to support sustainable agricultural and honest business practice, access to healthy, wholesome food, and contribute towards a more sustainable food system.
Uh, I am going to talk about the food manufacturing process. First, I am going to talk about for the vegetarian chicken slices. We'll put it into a cloth, and then we put it into the boiler. The duration for the boiling is for about 2 minutes, and the temperature of the water is 90 degrees Celsius. Next, we're going to take out the vegetarian chicken, and put it into in running water for about 15 to 20 minutes. This will allow cooling for the vegetarian chicken in order to ease the process for the tearing process. Next, a factory worker will tear the chicken by hand to make the more contact surface, so that the season into to tear into more contact surface and into small bite size. During this time, the worker will season the vegetarian chicken before putting into the pressure cooker. Because of the pressure cooker temperature, and heat and pressure, uh, it will allow the juiciness inside the inside the vegetarian chicken, to be retained into themselves. This will allow the vegetarian chicken to be more juicy. Next, we're going to put it into the deep fryer. The function the function of the deep fryer is to fry the chicken. This will make the vegetarian chicken becomes crispy and has more texture. Next, we'll put it into the smoky chamber. The smoky chamber is the smoky chamber function is to act as to add more flavor for the chicken, for vegetarian chicken, and it is also act as a preservative. This will ensure the shelf life. This will ensure for the vegetarian chicken to not deteriorate way faster than it should be. After the smoke chamber, they will cool it down before putting into the package. The duration between these two processes is within 4 hours. It must be within 4 hours to avoid cross contamination with other to avoid spoiling and other bacteria from getting to the food, such as. Next, we're going to put the product into the through the metal detector. The function of the metal detector is to ensure that there is no non-metal inside the food. It can detect metals such as copper and aluminium. Next, we'll put it into the freezing chamber. The freezing chamber is to slow down the process of spoilage in order to retain the the duration for the food to avoid spoilage. Okay, betul, betul. Okay. The temperature for the freezer is negative 40 degrees Celsius. They will put it into the freezer for about 2.5 hours for the first time, and then if it's not dependable, is it's not good, they will put at another 4.5 hours to ensure it is freeze properly. Next, we will for the end process, they will ship up. They will put it in a storage, which is negative 18 degrees Celsius, and then they will ship out. They will put it in a storage before shipping them to the market. Okay.
Will present about the problems happen in sincerely vegetarian food supplier Sdn Bhd. So the problem that many factories face is the problem of water scarcity, including sincerely vegetarian food supplier Sdn Bhd, who is facing water supply problem. The factory is located in Ampang, in Selangor, which is, we know, in Selangor over 300,000 households in Malaysia, Selangor state were hit with water cuts. The problem is that water is not suddenly appearing without any notice from the water supplier, which is Pengurusan Air Berhad Selangor, Pengurusan Air Selangor Sdn Bhd. Although our company has many water tanks to support food production, but without sufficient water supply, factories cannot afford to produce food that require a less supply of water. This is because the production of the product we need to use a large amount of water, so the production process will go smoothly if have sufficient of water. It also will ruin production plan if not have sufficient of water supply. So other than that, the problem facing is a metal problem. This is because due to have wire, there's F case that have wire brush in the product. This is because of metal detector machine problem. So the company is upgrade the new metal detector. So the company add the new 3 button to test the sensitivity of the machine. After the case, they adding longer time for checking in case have metal detector problem. The 3 buttons stated in the slide is non-ferrous 3.0 mm, second ferrous 2.5 mm, third is stainless steel 3.5mm. They are used to check metal detector. The button will be placed on the metal detector. If the metal detector sound and stop, it means the metal detector is in a good condition. If the metal detector did not stop and sound, there is a problem with the metal detector because it cannot detect the metal. It can cause the presence of metal in the product and poses a danger to the buyer. After knowing about metal detector problems, they need to product recall. They check the production schedule when is the metal detector machine is broken. They must also know how many products were produced after the machine was damaged. If the product has been shipped, ask for return by checking back one by one. Normally, they know the product was sent to whom because before sending them, we list manufacturing date, product in invoice, so that if customer have any problem, they ask for a new one. So I think that's all for the problems having for sincerely vegetarian food supplier Sdn Bhd. Only facing water problem and metal problems.
Okay, now I want to talk about conclusion. As the conclusion, the food sector is a vibrant and multifaceted part of our society. Basically, how the food be manufacturing and be processed are very important. Well, it was very important to the company because it was a key to the company of the product and make it unique. The management of this company used the tactic to aim the vegetarian people and also some other people who love meat. They also delivered and sell the product to the overseas, such as Hong Kong, Taiwan, Australia, New York, and so on. Those for those who in our country, this company provide the stock to the small stores, market, and the consumer also can buy this through the internet. The competitiveness of a company can be seen as a reflection of the strategy adopted as a means to adapt to prevailing standard of competition in the market, which in the organization operators. Continually, the quality is a key factor for the food industry act in a market increasingly globalized. For those for that company must establish competitive strategy and develop an appropriate internal structure. So this is our end for today. Thank you for watching.